Samantha LaFay Wilson. You're one of the realest things I've ever said in my life. And I definitely want to make it known to the youth that suicide is becoming such a prevalent thing. Low self-esteem, self-image, self-esteem, finding that true love, finding the meaning of love, sex, drugs, gangs. I want to directly point to our youth today and say, in today's trying times, remember the important role you play in society, the important role you play in our future. And me as a youth advocate, I see so many precious flowers being poisoned with the fertilizer of society's demanding criticism. You don't have to conform to anything that society says. Only thing you need to conform to is what's right and what's wrong, and continue to keep your mind strived on positivity. There's so many children being left by the gutter because their parents have gone astray. There's so many kids that are being brought into this world out of selfishness. They don't take time to think about the children. So many kids today end up in foster home wondering where they come from. Where's their identity? Who am I? Well, let me answer that question today. You are an important part of our world. You are flowers. You are the people that build a better tomorrow. But remember, you're standing at the edge of tomorrow today. The choices and decisions that you make today will determine your outcome, your future. Every single step, every single breath you take today, in the days, the minutes, the seconds, the hours that pass in the day, are building your better days. So as you cross the bridge from yesterday into today, live to the fullest. But don't be under the influence, please, of drugs, peer pressure, women and men, girls and boys having sex early, teenage pregnancy. Let us change the epidemic and be a more positive light. Remember, all it takes is stepping out on faith. One single soul to make a difference. So wherever you are in your classroom, in your home, your education is what's going to carry you. Not just a book education, but your education that you learn in this classroom of life is going to carry you. You can be great despite who your parents were. You can be great despite your circumstances. And I know, coming from the projects, I know you can be great despite where you come from. You can be great despite the things that you've been through in your life. You can use that as your stepping stool to motivate others to realize that we're not just only children. We're the future. We determine the outcome of tomorrow by the choices that we make today. So I want to say to the youth, you are so precious. You are so loved. You are one of God's most beautiful creations. Don't let your circumstances determine. Don't let peer pressure from people tell you. Don't let social media cyberbullying tell you. Don't let what others say put you down. Have the courage and guts to go left where everybody's going right to do wrong. Remember, sometimes to be cool, you have to do what others consider to be uncool. And no matter what the circumstances are, I know that you're going to be the change that sparks the brain that changes the world. So if you're out there hearing me today, youth, children, teenagers, young adults, it's all on you. Stay motivated, stay dedicated, stay educated, and I know you'll be elevated. This one's for the youth. One love.